In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add days to a date in Smartsheet. We'll build a simple sheet from scratch and set it up so Smartsheet automatically calculates a new date based on a starting date and the number of days you want to add. First, head to your Smartsheet home. From there, start a new project, program, or process. You may see template suggestions by role. Those are great later, but for this demo, we'll start from scratch so everything is clear. Choose a new workspace starting point and select the table option to open a blank grid. In the new sheet, click the first column header to rename it. I'll call this Start Date. If you want, add a short description so teammates know what belongs here. Next, set the column type. Open the column properties, choose Date, and Apply. This ensures Smartsheet recognizes entries as calendar dates instead of plain text. Create your second column and rename it to Result Date. Repeat the same setup. Open the column properties, set the type to date, and apply. Having both columns as date keeps formatting consistent and makes the formula output clean. Now click into a row in the Start Date column and add one or more sample dates. These will be the base dates you'll build on. For the third column, click its header, name it Days to Add, and change the column type to Text Number. Apply your changes. This column will store the number of days you want to add to each start date. Enter a few values like 3, 7, or 30 to test. With the structure in place, it's time for the formula. Click into the corresponding result date cell on the same row as your first entries and type the equal sign to begin. Then enter a simple formula that adds the two values together. For example, equals start date row place days to add row. Press enter to apply. You should immediately see a calculated date in the result date cell that's the start date plus the number of days. If you prefer to count only working days and skip weekends, you can use workday instead of simple addition. Type workday, start date, row, days to add at row, then apply. Smartsheet will return the correct future business date. A few quick tips as you work. Make sure your start date and result date columns are both set to the date type. Your days column should be text number. Negative numbers work too if you need to move a date earlier. If you rename columns later, update the formula references so they match. That's it. You now have a clean, reusable setup to add days to any date in Smartsheet.